one point when I had called her earlier on, she said she was in Githurai in a police station, and she's wrapping up something there. Then she comes. Did you throw up and like go Nauko and something happened to him? Nope. He's outside enjoying the sun. I am trying one of their bobas. My throat and my ear thing, it disappeared again. So I don't know what's happening, cause it's weird. Juicy. I was like at night. I was struggling to swallow saliva. It was like painful to swallow my own saliva. And when I woke up yesterday morning, I was feeling the same way. And then now, jana usiku, I was fine, and now I'm like, jana during the day I could feel the thing in the ear, but the throat wasn't as bad. But then this morning it's all gone. So I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I want to do some coconut oil on my scalp. And at first I was just gonna do like, this is conditioner, leave-in conditioner mixed in with water and kidogo glycerin. That's what I have in here. Actually, it's still raining. It's like consistently raining. I'm like, guy, end up in Ambua. I don't like the rain at all. So I was gonna spray this and then do the coconut oil. And then I remembered I have clove water, so I think I'm just gonna use the clove water instead. And then we'll just go like line by line from this side all the way to the other side, making sure that everything is needs. What's the word? Like every part, every inch of my scalp has been oiled and it's not dry or whatever. You know, initially I was gonna go to the office at like 1, but I'm wondering I can go to the office a bit earlier instead. Okay, once I'm done, I think it's still gonna be 1. But then like the event starts at 6. I wanted to get some work done, but then as the event is going on, I can still be working. I don't mind. And then just pop in and out of the event because it's not my event, but I have to like create content, post videos and stuff like that. So I was wondering if that would be like a good time to go get my nails done. I just like pop out because it's not too far. I can go get my nails done because it's just my nini. I'm not doing my toes. My toes are still like the same way they were before. So I'm gonna apply the oil. Anyway, so let me finish recording. So I'm like, how do we go about this? Because it's like the oil is very cold now. So I'm melting it with my fingers first and then on my palm and then applying it on the scalp.
Twice he had been disappointed in love affair.
I have finished doing the oil and moisturizing my scalp. So now I'm just like massaging everything, making sure that like I need all the spots. What's the time? It's 10:14. Yeah, I'm still gonna live here at 1. As it's appearing. So the sun has been coming and going very briefly, but it's also been raining a lot. Pretty much like almost after every hour it's raining. Because like I said, it's an event that's going into the night till like about 1 a.m. so I need to be warm. Also the way my body has been behaving lately, it's very important that I stay warm. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to catch anything. I've just been listening to an audiobook as I've been doing my hair. So yeah, let me go do tidying up thingies. It's 11 a.m. so now I'm doing my makeup. So I do my makeup because I'd already prepped for the episode. I'll do my makeup real quick. It should take about 30 minutes. After I'm done with my makeup, we'll go in and record, which should also take about, let's say 40 minutes. So that's about 12ish, and then start parking at like Pool Dorte. I think it's safe to say, like, that whole idea of, like, yeah, I'll end up just leaving at 1 and thinking, okay, I'll end up leaving the house at 1. I think that's still where we're at. I had moisturized my face, and I had also done the clove water. My face actually feels... let's do the sunscreen. That's what I was looking for. Sunscreen, because we are going to be outside. Okay, now the sun is out. I hope it stays out. I can't decide on if I want to wear a jacket or like a trench coat, because I'm just wearing like mom jeans, ragged mom jeans, and like a tank top, a cropped tank. So I'm like, this is the one that leaves a gray cast, so it's actually a very cheap sunscreen that I bought. When I bought this sunscreen, I had bought it to be used for my hands. Sweat and water resistance, non-sticky formula for all skin types. It's called Youthica. I bought this at Carrefour. It was very cheap. It was less than 400 shillings. I had bought it mainly for using on my hands. But then my sunscreen has run out. And then also what I did is, like, when I'm home, instead of wearing the other sunscreen, which it's not that expensive, but like that one's a bit better than this. I wear this because I don't mind having a white cast when I'm at home, because I'm like, yeah, that's not a big deal. But I actually don't mind it. The only thing I don't like is that it has a scent, and the scent is very strong. I don't like the scent, you see, like. But what I like about it is that I can tell that it sits on my skin. Like, it doesn't... I don't know how to explain it. It's like I can see the sunscreen on my skin. Does that make sense? I can tell where I've not applied. And then what I do is, like, after I do this, I actually leave it, and it doesn't completely stop looking grey, but it ends up, it's like it dries, and then I don't look like a ghost. I just give it a bit of time. It ends up like soaking in. I don't know if that's the word. So that's, you see, it's not even like super grey. There's just like, yeah, of course, there's like a sort of a layer, and there's a difference in like the way the skin looks, but it's not like that grey that leaves you looking super ashy. So for me, like, I don't mind it because I am going to put makeup over it anyway, and the makeup is going to have the correct color, so that's not a big deal. I'm not going to do too much in terms of the primer. Hello, I'm done. That's the look we're going for. I've decided for this one, I'm also going to wear a wig as well. And then for now, from the next one, because the first one I wanted to do with this hair, I wanted to wear like a specific dress, so we'll do that one for the episode we shoot tomorrow. So for this one, we're keeping a wig on, but we're going to wear the black one. Yesterday we had like the coppery one. Now the sun's out, so that's good, but it also still looks grey. It looks like it's going to rain. So I just need to make sure I am at the office by the time it starts raining. So I just need to accessorize, and we are ready to start shooting. That's the glam look of the day, because glam has become the official look of all time. So let's go take photos and start shooting. Hello, just finished with the pod. And I can do that. Okay, then I'm gonna style my hair. So I need to call my Buddha guy. So the sun is out. I'm so grateful. I need to call my Buddha guy so that he can come pick me. I don't know what time it is. It's actually 12:32, so that's good. So that means by 1 we'll be out of here. I need him to also pick up. Let me just place you there. Oh, you hadn't even seen my fit. So this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing like this, whatever. They're very baggy but distressed mom jeans. And then I need to nini my hair. So I need to pack my things. I need to style my hair, pack my things, send for Omesh for the cats. But now with him, it's like I want to, when I call him, I have to be almost ready to leave so that when he gets here, we just head out. Ziggy, are you okay? Hi, where's Ziggy? Ziggy, hi Jojo. Where did Ziggy go? Ziggy? Ziggy just came in and threw up, and I don't know where he is. I need to check up on him. Oh, where's that? What is this now? Ziggy? Oh, Ziggy, hi. Oh, you're okay. I was worried. Ah, I was worried for this cat. Guess what I was doing? He was outside enjoying the sun. And me, I'm over here like, hey. Because in my head, I was like, did he throw up and like go Nauko and something happened to him? Nope. He's outside enjoying the sun. He was outside enjoying the sun. I'm doing a quick set down on this side. I don't know. Oh no. Okay. I'm not going to move these things from here because I'm still going to need them tomorrow because I'm shooting tomorrow as well. So I'll just place them off to the side because I am going to come back late in the night anyway. So it's not like I'll be coming home to watch TV or anything. So I just need to move them. I need to pack my things. Oh yeah, it's already down now. The sun is actually out and actually warm, so that's good. I've carried my book so that I can read it on the ride because today's rides are going to take a bit longer because of the time, and it's exactly 1:10 p.m. So yeah, I was right about my timings. Let's go.
What do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know I won't.
Tap strings. Yeah, imagine. I just got to the office. I'm doing a vlog. Sorry, that's what's happening. So we have to go. Anyway, so I've just gotten to the office. I picked up some fruits. And then there's this boba shop that opened close by the office. So I am trying one of their bobas. They made me, so they have like the fruit ones and they also have the milk ones. I don't really drink milk. I'm not a fan of milk tea like that. But I decided to try this, and that guy was like so kind because he was like, "Oh, do you like mojitos?" And I was like, "Yes." So he's like, "Oh, I can make you a mojito style boba." And I was like, "Woohoo!" And then the options that I was given for bobas, you can see they're like two different colors. One is rainbow, and then the other one was apple, green apple. Yes. So I've tasted it. I really like it. It actually does taste like a mojito. This is a strawberry mojito. So I chose a strawberry mojito. And yeah, so we're setting up for the event. I need to sit. This is usually my office, FYI. That final stool. That's usually my office. That's where I sit. So I'm gonna get some work done, hopefully. And then we do the event in the evening, then go back home, and then this vlog can be over. But yeah. Yes. Let me set up for work. This is my desk. My old. Oh, no, really? You don't like.
Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, believe me, you have to run away. What you expect me to do? Push you away when we're both feeling blue. No lies can help with what you're going through. Some things can change, but you know it won't. Why do we wait for the worst?
That guy was zooming. So I'm feeling cold. So I've decided to make myself a mug of cocoa. So I'm boiling water. I'm going to use one of the office mugs as much as have my own personal mug. Because I was gonna make tea, and I don't know how loud this is. I was gonna make tea, and then I was like, I don't have any of my flavored tea bags. So I was like, let's just have drinking chocolate instead. Also, this is where my water tumbler stays. The tumbler from Sifa Crafts, and I usually use my metal straw. Hi, editing Muthoni over here. So I was editing the Amapiano event vlog, and I realized like there's like a lot of static in the footage towards the end. I was using a completely different microphone, and I realized that the microphone was, anytime it was near the laptop, it would like then just have static. I think especially if the laptop was connected to power, which it was for the entirety of like that portion when I was in the studio. So you'll just probably see snippets and maybe just like a couple of things. But I wanted to walk you through what actually happened so that you understand what the disaster was. Because now like there's too much static and that audio is really, really hard to clean up. I hate that I'm explaining it because in the moment you get to see my emotions and my worry and my thought process about what was happening, because what had happened was basically the event was supposed to start at 6, right? It was supposed to go from 6 all through to midnight, and at 7. So naturally, when there's an event, the person doing the event or the person running the event or the owner of the event usually comes like a bit early. It gets to 7, not there, but then like a couple of people have walked in. Naturally, that happens where like within the first hour, it's like the actual people who keep time are the ones who show up on time. And then we get to the second hour. So now it's 7:30. The vendors have arrived, and so they're asking me, oh, where's the owner of the event? And I'm like, oh, she hasn't arrived yet. So I send her a message and I'm like, hey, are you here? Because I had not met her. I'd only spoken to her on phone, but she'd met my colleague, and my colleague was leaving at around 7, and he tells me, oh, she hasn't arrived yet. So it's like, oh, she's not among the people who've arrived yet. I'm like, okay, sawa. So at 7:30, the food and drinks vendor arrive, and they are like, they want to set up, and they ask, oh, so is the owner of the event here? And I'm like, oh, no, not yet. And I show them, okay, so for food, this is where we usually set up. I don't know if there was like any other particular way that you guys wanted to do the setup. And they're like, no, this works. So they do their setup. And then, so I go back into the studio. I leave people to do their thing. I don't want to be like overbearing all over the place. And then once in a while, I'll pop in, confirm things are still okay, do photos, post on socials, all that cool jazz. So I go back because I'm also working on my stuff. It gets to 8 p.m. So now at 8, I'm like, okay, of course, at this point, people should be in. There's hardly anyone. There's mostly vendors and like 2-3 other people. So I start getting questions from the vendors, and they're like, hey, so like what's happening? I'm like, so the thing is, this is the first time these guys are doing the event here, so I don't know how they run the event. And they're like, yeah, we've also never worked with them before, so it's hard for me to explain, oh, what's happening or what's not happening, because even I don't know. So we're like, okay, let's just wait and see. And then it gets to 9, and then now I'm just like, I start getting worried because no one's coming in, stuff is not moving, and I was mostly worried for the vendors because I was just like, dang, we don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've not received any communication. At that point, I'd been trying to communicate with her, and she hadn't said anything back. So I was like, so I don't know what's happening, and I don't have anything to tell you guys. And then he tells me that there's someone who came who said that they'd been sent by the person who was running the event, and they had said that they'd been told that, oh, it's okay, guys are coming. So I was like, okay, sawa. But for me at that point, I'm like, you've already, like, half the event is gone, half the time of the event is gone. So basically, At that point, I'm just like, ah, yeah, okay, may I go back to the studio. So me, I was like just sitting in the studio most of the time. FYI, at one point, at like around 7:30, NEMA people show up, and I'm summoned. I was summoned. I'd even forgotten that part. I was summoned. I was given a whole letter. They said there'll be what's it called? There'll be monitoring sijui noise that someone called with a noise complaint, and I was like, wow. At that point, like, there was no one. We don't have people in this space. Music is hardly playing. It was very like low chill music, the kind we usually play like during the day. So I was like, dang, okay, so at this point it's 10, and I'm like, oh, even if these people come, like, no, this event is gonna be 2 hours, because we're not extending, right? We're not sitting here until I don't know when. Yo. Then it fikas 11. Now at 11, the DJs are like tired. They're like, okay, us will go, because they've been waiting, nothing is happening, people are not coming. And then now I finally get to speak to that guy, the person who was sent, and I'm asking, so what's happening? And he says, no, guys are coming. And I'm like, it's 11. Even if they show up now, it's like an hour to the end of when all this is supposed to, wrap up and whatever. So I'm like, okay, have you spoken to her? He's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened between 6 and now. So at one point when I had called her earlier on, she said she was in Githurai in a police station, and she's wrapping up something there. Then she comes, right? This was at around 8 p.m. I think. And I communicated the same to the vendors and stuff. So that went on until now it was midnight, and so at 11:30, the guys were like, okay, as we're packing up, we leave. And I was talking to one of the vendors, one who was doing food. She's like, oh, so they tell me they had paid her to vend the event. Like, she'd charged them for vending services. It's midnight, everyone has left. I'm there by myself, and I need to figure out how to get home. So the event never ended up happening. And I felt so bad because, like, it was the main reason I left the house. Like, I could have done everything else some other time, because everything else, like getting my nails done, that didn't have to happen that day. I could have done that another day. I didn't have to actually go. I went because I had to be there for that particular event, and I had to host them, basically. And I felt bad because I was like, I could have just stayed home. Like, I got to see people, I got to talk to people, but still. And I really, really felt bad for the vendors, honestly. It was a disaster. And for me, I think the thing that was sad, like, I think the moment she realized that she wasn't going to have the event, even if it was like that 8 p.m., she should have told the guys, hey guys, I don't think this event is happening because we've not sold enough tickets or whatever. Because I know, like, there's people who cancel the events because they haven't sold enough tickets. Like, that happens, right? Where you go like, we've postponed, we'll try this another time because we've not sold enough tickets, right? So she could have done that earlier on at like 8, and should have saved people a lot of effort. Because now what she did is she cost people effort and time, because she ended up stealing people's time. Keeping us there till like midnight was uncalled for. And then now you see, it also became more expensive, because now living there at midnight means I have to take an Uber. We're not taking matatus. But if we're living at 8, could have easily just taken a mat back home. Costs a lot less. Saves you like 4 hours of sitting around, as much as I was getting my work done. But essentially, like, that was for me the biggest issue with her, because I even texted her. I was like, hey, could you please just communicate what's happening, because now I'm being asked questions that I don't have answers to, because the vendors were asking me questions and I didn't know how to answer them, because I don't know. Even me, I don't know. I'm in the dark just as much as you are. So yeah, that's what happened with our Amapiano the Amapiano event, which is very sad. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching this vlog. It was a very, I don't want to say productive. Was it productive? It was a productive day for me that ended up with an epic fail. But it was still interesting nonetheless. At least I still got out of the house, if that counts for anything. I will see you in the next vlog. Also, now vlogs will be dropping twice a week because why not? Yeah, why not? It's a lot of work, but it's okay. We'll be doing every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll have a vlog. Then on Monday and Friday we will be having our podcast episodes. Every Monday we have like a current issues episode, and then every Friday we have an options episode, which is more about, like, I was gonna say past issues, but technically it's true because it's about issues, things that I've learned over my years, right? So I will see you. I will see you on Nini. This is Thursday. I'll see you on Tuesday. I'll see you the next vlog on Tuesday. See you on the next one. Bye. Ah.